more than that.
Encuentro muy intenso, muy significativo, muy importante.
The fact of the matter is that this visit has been a very important one in our mutual
Una
relations.
visita y una jornada de trabajo que nos ha permitido apuntalar mucho más sólidamente nuestra alianza estratégica, nuestra hermandad.
The meeting that shows the depth of the strong and cemented relations of Iran and Venezuela relations. This has paid
En
great
estos
contribution.
11 años, desde que llegó la revolución bolivariana, nuestros dos países, nuestras dos revoluciones hemos venido construyendo de la nada un mundo.
Since 11 years ago, since the Bolivarian revolution in Venezuela, the two countries tried their best through the unity that they had. They tried to make a world for themselves, a world with new shapes and a different form, a world with new experiences, a world with a new insight and understanding. New seeds were planted and cultivated, and the harvest that was made was novel. There's a new prospect defined by us. New roadmaps were
La firma
defined.
de este nuevo conjunto de compromisos
The signing of these MOUs
es
and
la
the agreements made
demostración
today,
contundente de lo que estoy diciendo.
they all are indicative of the deep and friendly relations between the two countries.
Documentos, de proyectos que se suman a la inmensa red que hemos tejido en estos años.
These documents strengthen the network that we have formed. It
Además de
contributes to that greatly.
los compromisos firmados delante de ustedes, los acuerdos firmados, hemos conversado a fondo de un conjunto de temas de alto interés geopolítico, estratégico.
In addition to these agreements that we signed in front of you, people in the media, I should also say that we had very strategic talks with the President of Iran in a wide array of areas. The status quo in the world was reviewed.
El desespero del imperialismo
The despair on the part of the world imperialism was also discussed.
de lograr lo imposible.
We're trying our effort, all our best. They're trying all their best to
que el
stop us
imperialismo siga
from achieving
dominando
success.
este mundo.
The reason is because it is absolutely impossible for imperialism to be able to dominate the whole
El
world.
imperialismo ha entrado en una fase decisiva de declive.
Today, imperialism is staying in a deep
Y por más que se resista,
path to collapse. And the more we resist, and the more we
por más
try,
zarpazos que lance,
no matter how hard they
amenaza que
try,
profiera,
no matter how many more threats they make against us,
dirigiéndose como los elefantes a su cementerio.
the more they will move toward graveyard by their actions that they take. Today, it's the end of imperialism. It is very close.
Tiempo, sin embargo, de grandes amenazas.
Most definitely, today, when there are
Que
numerous
nos
threats
obliga a
against
nosotros a
us,
apurar la marcha.
this forces us into moving forward faster. This makes us take the next step more strongly, more firmly, both in the field of
Seguir
mutual
consolidando nuestra
relations,
alianza estratégica,
And this strategic alliance that we have needs to be further cemented, both in the fields of politics, in the fields of in economic fields, in technology, in social areas, and also the brotherhood that we have between us. In addition to expansion of mutual relations, there is also a tripartite cooperation that needs to be defined.
Impulsando y fortaleciendo el mundo pluripolar que ha nacido.
Iran and Venezuela feel themselves committed to expanding and cementing their relations and alliance in order to make a multipolar world. Regarding all these issues, we had constructive talks. We sat down and analyzed all these issues. And we have a series of decisions that were made.
Reflejadas en estos documentos, ¿cuántos fueron al final? 11 documentos estratégicos.
Some of these agreements reflect upon these 11 documents that were signed by our colleagues.
Otras decisiones de mucho peso que no están recogidas en documentos todavía.
Of course, the more important decisions were made and they are not reflected in those documents.
Hemos acordado.
But the fact of the matter is that we have reached great agreements. There are new projects,
nuevos acuerdos,
new agreements have been made,
de mayor amplitud.
Of course, with a much greater volume. The range is also more varied. Like in the field of housing, for instance,
formación de microempresas, pequeñas empresas, industria.
In the field of constructing small and also large industries related to that, in social areas.
Y incluso hemos acordado que dentro de 2 semanas debe estar aquí en Teherán una comisión.
Also, we came to an understanding within the next 2 weeks for a Venezuelan commission to travel to Iran.
El tema más urgente para nosotros, el tema de la vivienda.
In order to hold talks regarding the issue which is quite necessary for us, that is the issue of housing.
Hermano Medinella, que yo he asumido hasta a título personal, es un reto personal.
Yes, this is an issue which, Mr. President, this is a great challenge for my country.
Nos siguen dando y nos darán en ese tema y en tantos otros.
I'm greatly thankful to you for all the support that you gave in this connection.
Dentro de un mes estará en Venezuela una comisión integral de vivienda, de industria, para impulsar esos nuevos acuerdos.
In maximum 1 week, a commission from Iran will be traveling to Venezuela to follow up the agreements we have made before, especially when it comes to industry and also housing.
Una jornada altamente productiva.
Well, as a matter of fact, in the past 2-3 days we have been here in Iran. We have made very fruitful visits to various places. But what has pleased us so much is to see that these projects will push we revolution people further forward. All of us revolutionaries, both in Iran and the Middle East, and also us in Venezuela and Latin America. Through these projects, we will encourage our people further and give them a better feeling.
Para la consolidación de un mundo nuevo.
And we're trying our utmost so that through these projects we would be able to bring further unity for constructing a new world.
Además, para concluir, en esta tierra, además de los acuerdos económicos, técnicos, industriales, etcétera, nosotros conseguimos aquí alimento a nuestro espíritu.
As the last point, I should say that in addition to the agreements that we made in various fields, economic, industrial, and other areas, what we gain here more is actually this psychological feedback that we get and on our thoughts. Our faith and belief is fed this way. In the thesis that Prophet Muhammad has, it's exactly the very same thesis that Jesus Christ was following, and that is mankind, and that is humanity, that humane values. It's like Alpha and Omega. It's the start and the end. All these measures we need to take for mankind, for the world of human beings, and for anytime we travel to Iran, we recharge our batteries more than before, and we get stronger. Our artilleries, if you will, our forces, our power and capability, our heartly belief gets stronger and stronger for this, a world for human beings. And I should say that Jose Martin says, he's a Cuban who says, your land, your homeland is actually humanity itself. If I want to speak about Che Guevara, I should say,
nos ubicamos en el escalón más alto de la especie humana.
That revolutions move us to a higher ground of humanity. That's what revolution people push us toward.
Aprovechamos la ocasión para, en momentos de nuevas agresiones y amenazas contra Irán,
I should use the opportunity to condemn these military threats that are being made against Iran. We know that they will never be able to restrict the Islamic revolution in whatever way. And one more time, we should announce our clear stance in this connection. We lend full support for Iran and a decisive support for the independence and sovereignty of Iran, also the right of determination of Iranians for themselves and their own country.
Que se creen más poderosos y que quieren imponer su voluntad al mundo, que respeten a Irán, que respeten a los pueblos del mundo.
And we invite all world countries, we ask them to respect Iran and to the people of Iran. We will still resist. We will always stand together. We will not only resist,
venciendo.